cake mixes. Is organic a really better alternative than cake mixes from mass-produced production like from Pillsbury and Duncan Hines? Well, we're going to find out if organic means better. This is a dark chocolate layer cake mix from Cisse. It's supposed to be non-GMO and fair trades. It's completely organic. Now, let's compare the ingredient list of this particular cake mix to the ones that you get similar from Pillsbury and Duncan Hines. As you can see, the list of ingredients is pretty short. You got organic cane sugar, unbleached flour, organic cocoa powder, baking soda, espresso powder, sea salt, and ground vanilla bean. That's it. There's no preservatives, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial flavors or coloring. The only ingredients that you need are 3 large eggs, 3/4 cup of canola oil, and 1 cup of milk. So you can see it's made with love, I guess. Well, we're going to see if organic cake mixes actually taste better than the regular cake mixes. This one here is going to cost you right around $5, I believe, and then the one that you get from Pillsbury and stuff are usually right around $1.69. So we'll see very quickly how this is going to come out. The first thing I see right away is that it looks different. It looks more like cocoa than what you get from the other cake mixes. Now we're using the trusty Breville here, so we'll just dump this thing in here. And to me, it looks like the powder is finer too. 3 large eggs going in right now. 1. I used a plastic wrap that came in to throw the eggshells in. Oh, I can smell the cocoa. And 3. Cup of milk. And I'm going to use 3/4 cup of Weston canola oil. Any brand of canola oil will do, but I use Weston. 3/4 cup, I said. So you got to get your eyeball down there and see. One more drop. There we go. We're done. Canola oil. Bring this thing down. Turn it on, and we're gonna turn this on for about 20-30 seconds just to mix it up. And then I turn up the speed. And we're going to probably do this for about 2 minutes. In the meantime, I have the ovens being preheated to 350 degrees. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift this up a little bit. I think the first thing I noticed right away is the batter seems to be thicker than the other brands like Duncan Hines and Pillsbury, because I can hear the motor on this 300 watt mixer kind of sounding a little bit, struggling a bit. But we'll take this thing out. Okay, I just used a regular pan here that's lined with tin foil, so. Okay. And we're going to stick it in the oven. I'll say we're probably going to stick it in for maybe about 24 minutes or so. Oh, by the way, this is 1.5 packages, 12 servings per container. Total carbohydrates about 37 grams per serving. So, and then we'll just stick this into the Breville Smart Oven here. And let it cook. Okay, here's the cake. I just pulled it out of the oven. It took 28 minutes total using a 13x9 pan on the middle rack of the compact oven there. You can see I did toothpick test. So the trick to cooking this type of cake is check on it like I initially was guesstimating about 24 minutes. Then I started checking on it once every minute and a half. You know, you can push down on the cake lightly and feel it spring back lightly to your touch. Then it's pretty much done. You don't want to overbake these. You want to take it out as soon as it's done. This way it'll stay nice and moist. What we'll do is that we'll let this thing cool down, and then we'll plate it and then give you my initial impressions on the cake. Okay, we're going to plate the cake right now. We're going to use fresh cut strawberries, the cake, and we're going to use a whipped topping. We chose True Whip because it's you can see it's got no GMO, no artificial colors, flavors, no high fructose corn syrup, no trans fat, no hydrogenated oils. So it's pretty good stuff. I mean, you know, compared to competing brand like Cool Whip and stuff that's artificial, this is probably the best of the lot. But let's get on with the cake. Right now, I can tell you it's pretty firm feeling. So let's cut off a big slice so we can see what it looks like. Pretty firm. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty dense. Then what we'll do is just pour some of this whipped cream on it, like so. Dab. Smooth it around a bit. Take your freshly sliced strawberries, place it on top like so. Grab this knife here and see what it actually tastes like. So it looks pretty nice and dense. Look at that coloring. So this is all natural. There's no artificial coloring or nothing in it. So it's pretty moist. Nice chocolatey taste. You know what? It pretty much tastes like you get at a bakery. This is a true bakery. We're not talking about going to a box store like a local grocery store where who knows what they use. Probably the same cake mixes that you buy off the shelf. But a true bakery where they make it from scratch. That's what this reminds me of. A cake that's made from scratch. We have no preservatives, no oils in it, no fake eggs in it. This is pretty much 5 or 6 ingredients making a cake from scratch, and it tastes just like it. There's no aftertaste. You don't have that you take from box caking. So this tastes pretty fresh, natural. I like it. It's got a real strong chocolatey taste to it. You buy the other box cake mixes and it looks dark, it looks chocolatey, but it doesn't taste like chocolate. This tastes just like chocolate. I mean, they did a good job on it. Again, this is www.cissecoco.com. It's a great tasting cake. Is it different than the other box cake mixes? Definitely. It tastes just like it came from bakery, believe me. It's a little more expensive than the other boxes, but then again, you're getting what you pay for. This tastes like a made from scratch cake you make yourself versus buying something from a store or from the mass-produced boxes. So this is a success. I would say definitely that organic cakes do make a difference. There's a lot of talk about them, but yes, there is a difference, and I'd highly recommend it. Thank you for watching the video, and next video we're going to use another competing cake mix from Annie's. And Annie's make only a yellow cake mix, so we'll try that out next. But right now I'm pretty satisfied with organic cake mix.